It was one of those mornings when everything felt heavy. Sheila was running late, her emails piled up, and just as she reached for her coffee, a crash. Her favorite mug shattered into pieces. She sat down on the floor, defeated. "Why does everything keep breaking lately?" she whispered. Jojo, sensing her sadness, walked over quietly and rubbed his head against her arm. Pultu picked up one broken piece and dropped it gently beside her, tail wagging as if to say, "Fix it, Mama, you can." She stared at the broken mug, then at them, and smiled. Maybe life was like that mug. It breaks, but you can still make something beautiful from it. That evening, she designed a new mug for her Etsy shop, printed with the words, "Broken doesn't mean done, it means reborn." The first one sold that same night, and with it, her spirit healed a little too. One morning, I dropped my favorite mug. It shattered into pieces, and so did my mood. I sat down, frustrated, thinking about how life keeps breaking things we love. Then Jojo came close, rubbing his head on my hand. Pultu dropped his toy at my feet as if saying, "It's okay, start again." That moment reminded me, broken things can lead to new beginnings. That same day I created new mugs for my Etsy shop with messages of hope. www.fourpawfriends.com. Etsy, SerenauraDesigns, dentalofficeguide.com. There was a time when no one believed in her dreams. An online pet store, a dental course. "You think that'll work?" they said. Every word felt like a stone on her heart. But when everyone turned away, Jojo stayed by her side, curling up next to her laptop every night. Pultu sat under her desk, his eyes watching her with pure faith. When the first package from Four Paw Friends was ready to ship, she hugged them both. "You two believed in me when no one else did." That night, she made a promise, not to prove others wrong, but to prove that love and faith can build anything, and they did. When I told people I was starting my own store and online course, they laughed. They said it would never work, that I was dreaming too big. But Jojo sat beside me every night while I built my website. Pultu waited patiently as I packed every small order. And slowly, the world started to notice what love can build. www.fourpawfriends.com. Etsy, SerenauraDesigns, Dental Office, Guide.com. It was supposed to be a quiet recording day. Sheila set up her camera to film a new lesson for her Dental Office Guide course. She took a deep breath and started, "Today we'll learn how to welcome a new patient." Then, a soft mew. Jojo jumped onto the desk, sat beside the dental model, and looked straight at the camera like a tiny orange co-teacher. Sheila laughed out loud. "Well, meet my new assistant, Jojo." Her students later commented, "That was the best part of the lesson." One even said, "If every teacher had Jojo, we'd never miss class." It became one of her most watched videos, because sometimes joy teaches better than any textbook ever could. During a live Q&A, Jojo jumped in front of the camera mid-lesson. Instead of getting frustrated, I laughed. And my students laughed too. I told them, in every workplace, mistakes will happen. It's how we handle them that matters. Jojo's little interruption became the highlight of the session, because joy is the best teacher of all. DentalOfficeGuide.com. Four Paw Friends Store. Etsy, SerenauraDesigns. It was a windy afternoon when Sheila realized something important was missing. A customer's order from Four Paw Friends had disappeared. She searched everywhere. The porch, the yard, the driveway. Nothing. Her heart sank. "I can't let my customers down," she murmured. The next morning, a scratching sound came from the backyard. Pultu ran in, tail wagging, carrying something in his mouth, the missing box. It had rolled under a bush during the storm. Sheila hugged him tightly. "You just saved my store, my good boy." She looked at Jojo, who was sitting proudly on the windowsill as if taking credit too. Together, they weren't just pets. They were her little team of miracles. One day, a package went missing from my porch, an important Four Paw Friends order. I was heartbroken. But the next morning, Pultu ran into the yard with something in his mouth. It was the missing package, hidden behind a bush. He wagged his tail proudly, and I couldn't stop smiling. Sometimes heroes don't wear capes. They wear fur and wag their tails. www.fourpawfriends.com. Etsy, SerenauraDesigns. Dental office. Guide.com. The house was quiet that night. The last package had been shipped, her final lesson uploaded, and the glow of her laptop filled the room. Jojo curled up on her lap, purring softly. Pultu stretched out by her feet, sighing in his sleep. Sheila scrolled through her messages, happy customers, proud students, kind words. Tears filled her eyes, not from sadness but from gratitude. She looked at them both and whispered, "We did it. We turned love into something beautiful." It wasn't about fame. It wasn't about money. It was about finding purpose. One paw print at a time. It was late. Orders were shipped, lessons recorded, and the house was quiet. Jojo lay across my keyboard purring. Pultu slept by my feet. I looked around and realized, this is what peace feels like. Not fame, not millions, just love, purpose, and the joy of helping others. That night I whispered, "We did it," because everything I dreamed of lives right here, at home. Four Paw Friends, store Etsy, SerenauraDesigns, dentalofficeguide.com.